Hello and namaste everyone. I, Priya Singh, welcome you all to another episode of Arabica Coffee Blooms. Stay with us because it's gonna be a rocking one. There is a saying which goes like, where there is a will, there is a way. And our guest for today is an absolute example of it. She's a lady with substance, beauty with brain, multi-talented Mrs. Siddhi Johri. Welcome, ma'am, to our show.
Thank you so much.
So, before we move ahead with today's episode, I would like to tell you something about this amazing platform. Positive Thoughts Family is a Procurt UK ISO certified GST registered firm registered under Ministry of MSME, Government of India. It's a global community of super positive eminent speakers, trainers, coaches, educationists, consultants, social activists, and entrepreneurs from all across India and from almost 40 different countries on a mission to learn, connect, share, and bridge the gap between brands organization and will work on the mission of empowerment of stress-free education and life. This elite executive community is for all the like-minded, positive people from all across the globe who wants to share, inspire, and help each other to grow their successes together by empowering one another. A platform like this will work as a one-stop solution for all, with full of hope of bringing major transformation in the society. Now, I would like to introduce the person behind this beautiful concept. The one who believes that passion keeps a person motivated and people who follow it will always find happiness and satisfaction in whatever they do. He also believes that each of us achieve our version of success by getting to know our inner selves and understanding what drives us. The one who chooses to take on great risk by leaving his career and becoming a motivational speaker because after years of searching and self-discovery, he had finally found his purpose. He came to realize that he wanted to lead a life fueled by the desire to serve, to uplift, and to empower people from all walks of life. A well-known and respected multi-award winning motivational speaker, life coach, and a social activist, founder and CEO, Positive Thoughts Consulting and Training Solutions, co-founder 28 Credentials of Entrepreneur, Malaysia. He is none other than Dr. Gaurav Sharma, a God-loving family person who is actively involved in various initiatives that support contributing and giving back to society and finds the fulfilling feeling unparalleled. Thank you, Dr. Gaurav, for creating such an amazing platform. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am totally overjoyed to introduce you all to our guest, Mrs. Siddhi Johri, who is beautiful in and out, multi-talented, dynamic, multi-dimensional. Mrs. Siddhi Johri is a role model for many, honored with more than dozens of awards and accolades. She has been blessed with many national and international recognitions. She is a lady of substance who represents state of Rajasthan at national levels and won the title of Mrs. India International 2019, Mrs. Galaxy Queen India 2019, and lots more. She has represented Rajasthan state as finalist on national and international pageants and was title winner of Mrs. India International 2019, Mrs. Galaxy Queen India 2019, Mrs. Rajasthan India International 2019, Mrs. Rajasthan Queen 2019, Mrs. Jalsa Maheshwari 2018, Mrs. Moonlight Queen 2018, Mrs. Monsoon Beauty 2018, Mrs. Teenage Idol 2016, and Mrs. Jodhpur 2015. Professionally, She is a clinical biochemist and faculty of nursing students and also a business entrepreneur. Social activist by passion and influencer by her personality. She is a motivational speaker and a writer. She is also a celebrity pageant coach and has conducted numerous workshops and webinars on personality grooming, confidence building, communication skill, and public speaking. She is brand ambassador and special ambassador for many projects. Mrs. Siddhi is currently designated as State Vice President of National Youth Council of India, State Academic Director of SAARC, Nations International Human Rights Organizations, National Brand Ambassador of Women Empowerment under Sustainable Development Goals by Swarna Bharat Parivar, National Change Maker of We Make Change India UN-based NGO, State Women President of National Human Rights Organization, Brand Ambassador of many companies and pageants, Special Ambassador of Healthy Hamesha, India's biggest online health summit 2021, Brand Ambassador of Rajasthan and nationwide free educational project Vidya. She has attended more than 300 events as celebrity guest, guest of honor, chief guest, jury, groomer, mentor, extra. Mrs. Johri has been awarded with Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam National Award 2020 by Ministry of Women and Child Development, Government of India and UNICEF. The Inspiring People of India 2020 Award, Top 12 Substantial Leading Lady of Jodhpur 2020 Award, Swami Vivekanand Rashtriya Yuva Ratna Award 2020, Jodhana Ratna Award 2020, Bhartiya Atal Ratna Award 2019, Utkrisht Pratibha Samman Award 2019, Prestigious Indian of the Year 2019, India Star Icon Award 2019, National Inspiring Women Award 2019, Rajasthan Women Achiever Award 2019, Mahila Gaurav Samman Award 2019, Women of Honor Achievement Award 2019, Nari Shakti Samman Award 2019, Mahila Sashakti Karan Award 2019, AGS Women Empowerment Award 2020, Jagruk Women Achievement Award 2020, Corona Warrior Award 2020, Glam Icon Award 2020, Baba Ramdev Rajya Stariya Varisht Seva Puraskar 2021, Maheshwari Women of Worth 2021, Atmanirbhar Mahila Samman Award 2021, Sashakt Mahila Samman Award 2021, Mahila Pratibha Samman Award 2021, Nari Shakti Pratibha Samman Award 2021, Kohinoor Ke Heere Award 2021, Nari Shakti Samman 2021, Jodhpur Ratna Samman Award 2021, Women Pride Award 2021. Wow, this is incredible, and I'm amazed to see so many achievements in just in so young in this young age. So thank you so much, Mrs. Johri, for joining us and taking out time for us. So, ma'am, my first question is, after reading your introduction, I'm very much excited to know about your journey. Please tell us something more about your journey.
Thank you so much, first of all, Ms. Priya, for such a warm welcome, such a cordial, warm. I am actually overwhelmed. Such a beautiful introduction about Positive Thoughts family, about Mr. Gaurav Sharma, about my journey. So far, you have read it out so beautifully. Thank you so much for that. If you ask about my journey, as you have mentioned, I was completely a medical professional. So being into medical field, I was never, I had no plans to step into, glamour field or something like beauty pageants or something. But, there's a saying, when something is destined in your, life, then, God actually blesses us with the, favorable situations in your life, and we automatically get blessed with those things. So something like this has happened in my case too. So the journey actually started post my marriage. Yes. It's a surprising thing, but yes, it has started post my marriage. So my first ever title that I have won was when I was studying back in Kathmandu, because I would like to give a small intro here, which is not mentioned in my profile, that I was born in India. And when I was 2 months, my family was in Kathmandu. So I was taken to Kathmandu, and my upbringing and education has been from there only. So for 25 years, I have stayed in Kathmandu, and my marriage took place in Jodhpur, and that is how I got settled in Jodhpur. So my first ever title was back there in Kathmandu in when I got into the medical college. That was Miss Fresher. That's it. After that, I was completely, drenched into medical studies. And we know that medical studies, the pressure is so much that no one can even think beyond that. So all these pageants and all things become secondary in front of the bulky medical books, right? So it was completely done and dusted there at that time. And later on, after I completed my studies and the hospital internship and everything, thesis and everything, when I got married, then after that, in 2015, I came to know that there was some, pageant going on in Jodhpur that was completely at just the city level. So I participated there, I won there, and to my surprise, I was the main title winner, Mrs. Jodhpur. So that is the first crown post my marriage. And after that, eventually, I kept participating in different pageants at state level. And always, by God grace, I used to be the main title winner, not even runner up, but title winner. I never had this sort of background, never I got training, about all these things. But somehow when I participated, then of course, when we are participating, we tend to give our 100%. We give our, best of the potential that we have. So this is what has happened. And after winning the state level, my friends and family, they always encouraged, and they were like, you have got this personality, and this is that, this is there. So why not to go ahead? This is there, your profession is there, you are working as medical professional. I'm a clinical biochemist, basically. So that comes into diagnostics and research. So that field is there, you're teaching also. So side by side, if you are excelling in this thing also, then go ahead, go for nationals, go for internationals. So this is how I gave audition for the national level pageant. And when I gave it and the result came, I came to know that I was selected as the state finalist who was going to represent whole of the state, the Rajasthan state, at the national platform. So that really came as a big delight in my life. All of the, my city was really full of, happiness, actually, that I'm going to represent my city at a national level pageant. So this is how it started. And as a result, I came there. I actually happened to be the title winner there too, as Galaxy Queen India. And I was crowned by Malaika Arora, Dr. Aditi Govitrikar, and not many celebs were there who were there as jury and who did the crowning ceremony. And side by side, what happened was I also got the chance to represent state the same year, the same month, on the platform of Mrs. India International too. So there, I again went there and did all that was required, the grooming, and gave my best of the, however much I could do, the best I could do. I did that. And as a result, I was again title winner there too. So this is how I got the crown to Jodhpur, and I got these titles. So this is how I have actually, this journey has been this quite full of surprises, because no one really expects from a medical professional to have this sort of switch in life, and that too all of a sudden, and that too after being married and also after having a baby. So when I went for pageant, I would like to mention here that my baby, she was just 15 months. And
Wow.
it really was something, I would say that it was not that easy, because managing baby, managing things, managing my profession and everything, that was completely, but I loved it. I really loved it. And when you love something, you really tend to give your 100% in it. Yes, Priya.
That's awesome, ma'am. And I agree to it. If you love something, you give your 100% and you bring out the best of it.
True.
So, Bam, as we know that you are a independent working woman, and you are designated on different positions as well right now. So, I would like to know more about your work and career.
Yes. So as you have read out all the designations, right? So I would like to mention here that being a title winner and being somehow associated with the glamour field, what happens generally, what we see, the trend is that, women and girls, they get more associated with the glamour world, as in they go for maybe movies or acting or ad shoots or something like that, or particularly in modeling profile. But my inclination, it was little different right from the beginning, that actually I wanted to do something impactful for the society, because I believe beauty pageants and the title winners, they are not just meant for being into the glamour world or just being glamorous all the time or doing all those photo shoots and all. It's something beyond that too. The main purpose, the main objective behind pageants and all these beauty contests, it's no more just about being beautiful or being brainy. It's also majorly about bringing the change in the society, being a change maker, rather being that, being into that responsibility that you work for the society, for the betterment and for the welfare of the society. So this thing was very clear into my head, that if I am being the title winner, if I have this beautiful crown on my head, then I have to do something beautiful for the society too. That is why I actually I stepped into all these things, and I became somehow, I'd give my level best, that I'd work as a social activist. And all these designations, yes, I'm with National Youth Council of India. I'm working as National Brand Ambassador for Women Empowerment. I also work for Youth Empowerment. I work for education for children, free educational projects, free health camps, free health related different sort of projects, medicine distribution programs to the rural areas and needy people, and all sort of free motivation and free personality grooming classes. So this is how I have balanced my profession, my passion, my work, my family life, my personal life, and overall these amalgamation of all these things are now a part of my career. I want just discriminate between मैं medical field की हूँ तो मुझे वहीं ज़्यादा priority देनी है. No, it's not like that. I equally respect all of my dimensions of life now. So this is how I'm trying to make a balance. Over to you, Priya.
Thank you so much for answering, ma'am. And it's absolutely beautiful the way you handle every designation, every department. It's commendable.
Thank you.
So my next question, Siddhi, is when we talk about our journey, when we talk about your journey and your career, what is the biggest milestone or achievement for you?
I believe the first that I would like to mention here, the major achievement, which even I was surprised at, was when I came to know that I am going to represent the whole of the Rajasthan state, which is the biggest state of India. So I was really delighted that I am going to represent the whole of the state. Not just, it was no more now than, at the individual level. I got this suddenly, I got this responsibility that the whole of the state I'm going to represent on the national and the international platform. So that was really a big delight. I would say that that was the motivating achievement that got in the initiation of my, the beginning of my journey here. So that was really something I would say a life changer for me. And later on, when I came to know that I was the title winner, I was the crown holder as Mrs. India International. So that was again a big achievement, followed by few awards which are very close to my heart, like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Award, which was bestowed by Ministry of Women and Child Care and UNICEF. Also a few awards like Swami Vivekanand Yuva Ratna Award, prestigious Indian of the Year Award, and National Inspiring Woman Award. So these all were something that actually I was surprised at, and I felt myself very blessed that I am getting selected for all these prestigious titles and awards, which is not less than a heavenly blessing. These are few of the achievements which I consider that I have really which has actually given a star in my profile, I believe. And yet there's a lot more to do, and I am still trying my best to be the more better version of myself day by day. Gaurav ji is smiling, giving a big smile.
That's Totally incredible, ma'am. And I would like to say that when you mentioned that you were going to represent the whole state, it was for you. It was such a pride moment. It was. It must be a pride moment for you, your state, your city, your family, everybody.
Indeed, indeed.
So, ma'am, as we all know, whatever we do, we have to face challenges. We would like to know from you what were your challenges throughout your journey or your career.
So far, I would say, honestly speaking, I was fortunate enough that being a daughter-in-law of state like Rajasthan, usually यहाँ ऐसा देखा जाता है that people have this sort of little, this typical mentality that, daughter-in-law or, the females of the society, they are quite, restricted for few things. For, they are basically, kept into little of, restrictions. In my case, my family, they have been really the strong pillar of strength, and they are actually the reason for maybe my achievements and journey. And it includes not even my side family, but my in-laws family too. So here the biggest support I got was, all my family members, including my husband, including my, even daughter who is just 3 years. So, all these combined supports, they have really been a blessing in my life. So as such, there was no such a big challenge. But yes, time management, it was something that I needed to really work upon, because my profession was there, my personal life was there, my family life was there, the responsibility of a small kiddo was there, which is again a very big responsibility. So all these things, and then the social activities, the new designations, the new set of responsibilities, which in the beginning I was not at all aware of, because I was completely from a different background, right? So I was, expert in working in lab. I was coming from the research background, so that was completely different. And glamour field, this ramp stage and all, the limelight, the glamour world, it was completely different. But I really enjoyed the switch. And I would say that jitna maine enjoy kiya ye switch, vitna hi thoda sa it has been, a little difficult to digest, because suddenly my life was so changed from this to a crown on my head. It was such big transition in my life. So yes, it has been a mixture, a beautiful culmination of hardships, little challenges, little, my kind of own struggles, and a lot of learnings and lot of excitements, lot of thrill actually. So this is how I would really explain it, how I got into this career and how my journey, it actually started.
Wow. That was beautiful. That was awesome. I don't have words to say, but I can understand and I can relate with you, because I also have a child who is 9 months old, and I can understand that what you must be
Yes,
feeling at that point of
yes,
time.
yes.
So
A mother will understand it much more, what I'm trying to say. And yes, one more
definitely.
challenge that I would really love to share here was,
Sure.
because post-pregnancy, see, a woman's body, it that automatically goes into such major changes.
Yes.
And when you have to go to a beauty pageant, then of course your external looks also to some extent matters. So that was again, a kind of a very big challenge on my head, that yes, I have to be back to my original shape. I have to look what I used to look pre-pregnancy. So that was, that was again my sort of a different sort of challenge. So by God grace, yes, I got back into my shape and everything came back to normal in a very shorter period of time. But when you said that, yes, I can relate it with myself, then I'm mentioning that, yes, a woman will really understand these womanly things.
Definitely, we
Yeah.
can understand and we can relate to it totally. So now is the time for our lovely audience who is eagerly waiting to ask questions to you. So anybody from our audience wants to ask anything? Anyone from audience?
Yes, I had a question from Supriya ji in my personal chat box. Supriya ji, please, you can please ask.
Siddhi, what a mind-blowing and motivating journey which you narrated. It was really hats off. And You were an inspiration. And what the women who don't want to go, don't want to make their career after marriage, you really proved it up. You really nailed it up. I must say this word. And really, hats off to you. I don't have any question, but just I'm appreciating your efforts, which we women lose after marriage, after having a kid. We forget our identity. But you really proved it up, and you told and you have showed that we women are not only a substance of fragility. We can do what we want, and we have to determine. Thank you so much.
Wow, what a beautiful way of narrating, the entire talk we have right now. And thank you so much for your beautiful words, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations, Siddhi. My question is, what was the first reaction from your husband and your in-laws family after your success?
Well, my whole of the family was there as audience when I was, when it was the grand finale night. So that
Great.
was completely, they were watching, and to be honest, I had a different kind of nervousness because I knew my family is also watching.
Yes.
It gives you a different sort of pressure. Believe me.
Yes, I understand.
Yes, and it was like I was in kind of pressure that what if, there were so many what ifs in my head.
Yes.
But I was fortunate enough that I could see their live reaction and expressions, and the
Great.
nervousness that they had more than me. They were having that nervousness. Oh my
Wow.
God, the first round is over. Now what's going to
Wow.
happen? She's going to come into the top 5 finalists or not?
Yes.
Now what's going to happen? Now what's going to happen backstage when we used to go and change, and then the time interval is there. Then they told me that we had such bad tachycardia, and our heart was like pounding like anything. So all these things have been like lifetime memories. And the moment when the winner was announced and the crowning ceremony was done, oh my God, I still remember they were like jumping with joy. That was really wonderful.
Great. Wonderful.
It was really one of the best moments and unforgettable and very close to my heart kind of moment.
Sure. Thank you. But इसके साथ मैं एक चीज और यहाँ आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ. मैं भी राजस्थान में रह रही हूँ. मैं यहाँ के कल्चर को बहुत नजदीक से मैंने देखा है. टिपिकल राजस्थानी फैमिली तो अपने घर की बहुओं को, अपनी बेटियों को एक लंबा सा तंबू टाइप के घूंघट में रखना पसंद करते हैं. फिर आपका यहाँ तक का सफर निश्चित रूप से बाहर वालों की नजर में बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज रहा होगा, लेकिन एज ए इंडिविजुअल फैमिली आपकी फैमिली ने आपको बहुत सपोर्ट किया. बाहर वालों को उनका क्या रिप्लाई था? बाहर वालों को उन्होंने कैसे चुप किया? You are muted, ma'am.
All right. Yes. Now am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So in my case, I was really blessed and very lucky enough that in my scenario, including my family, including my in-laws family, the elders, the younger ones, the friends, the neighbors, or the people who know me, my colleagues, my everyone who came to know, like the news, automatically it was viral in the newspapers and all that she had been selected for this.
Celebrity बन गए. हमारी बहू celebrity बन गई.
जी, something like that. Yes. So they all were so happy, and they rather came up with such a strong moral support to me. Before I went to the contest, they were like, winning and losing, it really does not matter to me.
Yes.
And you are representing the state. That's something such a big matter of proud for us. It's such a matter of pride that we feel that we are now the conquerors, and we have already got the victory. So this sort of motivation and this sort of strong support I got. And I think education also plays a very important role here, because aapne jo question kiya hai, yes, Rajasthan is a land of real true heritage values. Also lot many customs and lot many traditions and lot many things are imposed for especially a bahu, right? For especially a daughter-in-law. But in my case, my family was really very broad-minded, really modern, and a wonderful blend of modernism with tradition. This sort of family I have. So for them, they have always given me this freedom and liberty that sky is the limit for you. Whatever profession,
Wow.
whatever field,
Wow.
whatever platform you want to go into, just go. Sky is the limit for you. These words are not my words.
Yes.
These words are by my mother-in-law, by my husband.
Great.
Actually, if
Great.
they are watching
Great.
me, or if they are going to
Great.
watch me later, they know it. They have always given me this thing. And I really feel very, very proud of them that they have actually believed in me. And that
Wow.
is how maybe my confidence, my self-belief, my determination was, multiplied into folds. So I would give like half of my success journey ka credit to my family here.
क्या
So
बात
this,
है, एकदम सही बहू की सही बात. शानदार, जबरदस्त. Thank you.
I think Siddhi, Divya, it means we can be very positive about the freedom of women in India. We are changing, right, Gaurav sir?
Exactly.
Riddhi, can I ask you, means what would you suggest for the aspiring, if somebody is aspiring for these pageant competitions and all, what three things one should work on if they are aspiring for be a women like you?
yes. Yeah. Well, for the aspiring models or for the aspiring women or girls who want to represent or showcase themselves on a national platform, I would first want them to introspect themselves, that what is their vision, what is their objective, what is the reason that they want to go into that field, first of all. Because, I have experienced this, that whenever I go into different sort of programs and competitions and lot many shows as jury, and when I talk to young girls and ask them question that why do you want to choose this field, what do you want to do, what is your ambition, then the mostly given answer is that because I want to become model, because I want to do this, I want this, I want to experience this glamour world and all that. And the main point that I want to highlight here is that they forget that education, completing the education, how important it is. They somehow, they just even class of, student of class 10, class 12, such little tender students, they would say that I want to do this, I'm not interested in studies, I'm just coming to school, or I'm just going to colleges just because my parents want me to study. This is really the reply that I've got from lot many contestants. And that really makes me, little disheartened, that how come without education, without grooming yourself, without having a better composition of mind here, how can you, look or present yourself? Like, how can you be really 100%? So this is what I explained them, that first attain some educational degrees, have a good educational, foundation, be something, get some basic degrees at least. Because, in these pageants also, it's not like only external appearances matter. It's a myth that beauty pageants is all about beauty. No, 30% it's about beauty, 70% it's about your presence of mind, about your communication skills, about the way you present yourself, about what you really believe in and what your thought process is, what your mind is all about, and how smart, confident, how, prompt you are. Because you have to move with the today's age of science and technology, this era. It's no more about being beautiful, badi badi aankhein, gora rang. No, the zamana has gone long back. It's all about, beautiful combination of all these qualities. So first, make your vision clear. Why do you want to go into pageants? Just to have the name and fame, or you have to really be a professional, or you have to, like I decided that I don't want to, commercialize myself. I don't want to make money out of it. I wanted completely to, devote myself to give something back to the society. And this is so far what I'm trying to do till now. So, all these things you have to consider. Secondly, they have to work on their personality. They have to really have this confidence. Confidence is the jewel, the ornament that a woman needs. It makes them sparkle more than any other costly ornament. So they need to believe in themselves first, believe in yourself, and then only the world will believe in you. This is what a punchline I would give to all the aspiring young girls, that have this confidence that whatever platform you choose, whichever stream you want to opt for, but have the confidence, have the firm determination that you will do what you're choosing to do. Never have this I wish kind of attitude. Have this I can kind of attitude, so that you can excel in any sort of platforms. So these are the basic things I would like to suggest them. And thanks a lot for asking this question, because I believe to all the listeners, to all the viewers who are watching and who are going to watch, this sort of advice shayad unhe shayad nahi milti hai, and they step into something wrong, which is really not right. And being a title winner, I somehow feel that it becomes my responsibility that I make them aware. Thank you so much for this question.
Thank you, Siddhi. Listening to your answer shows you are real winner, truly deserving. Whatever you have just achieved, your answer showed the kind of person, and I think beauty pageants need this. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. And I have a question from our Facebook Live from Rashri Ji. Rashri Ji is the mother of our world's youngest storyteller, Shreya Singh's mother. She's asking, who is your inspiration and what had inspired you?
Well, my inspiration for a daughter like me, the first teacher, the first groomers, and the first mentors have been my parents. I have seen them from my childhood really working well for the society. Till the age they are working as great social workers back there in Kathmandu. So this has what influenced me, and they have already given me this advice that no matter whatever heights you reach, no matter whatever you become, never forget that we are social animals, and it becomes our basic core responsibility that we need to give back to the society. So this is something I have really fed up, not in my mind, but all parts of my body, that I have to give this. I have to do this. So this is one thing that really inspires me. Next, my mama and my dad, both of them, they have really not just been the pillar of strength, but also have, always given me this freedom to decide to do what I'm good at, and to really make me realize as well that yes, you can do it. You have this belief. They rather have this belief on me that you also start believing on this, that tum ye kar sakti ho. Even if I will have doubt on myself कि mama nahi ye main nahi kar paungi, then she will say no beta ye tum aaram se kar sakte ho, you have to do it, and dekho aaram se ho gaya na. And then later she would be saying this. So this sort of inspiration, I won't mention any celebrity name here, any social worker name here, no. My the major inspirers from the bottom of my heart is, of course, my parents, my inventors, as I really always say.
Siddhi ma'am, there is a question from Kajal Chaudhary.
Yes.
As being in a profession, how do you prioritize professional work and other pageant appearances, as both calls for physical presence for employee and participant?
Right. And also, it requires a different physical appearance too, as in my attire needs to be managed accordingly. Yes, it's a challenge actually, because at times ऐसा होता है कि मैं क्लास लेकर आती हूँ when I come back from colleges, or when I am out for some professional work or some business meeting or something like that. Then if I have some event at night or at the same time, then I need to carry my crown along and pin it up, because there I am a celebrity again. And people love me with crown more. Obviously they have the charm for the crown, so I have to do all those things. And balancing thing, I believe, when there is a will, with the quote that you started with, Priya ji, that yes, when there is a will, when there is a strong will, there is always a beautiful and a very exquisite way for it, I would say. So हम जब सोच लेते हैं कि हमें कुछ करना है, हम जब सोच लेते हैं कि मुझे आज ये भी करना है, मेरा आज ये भी काम है, मेरा लेक्चर भी है, मेरा ये वाला सेशन भी है, मेरी ये मीटिंग भी है, और शाम को वो इवेंट भी है, then we know at the back of the mind कि चीजें तो सारी करनी है. अब उसे हंस के करें या फंसी होके करें, ये हम पे डिपेंड करता है, राइट? इन अ वेरी सिंपलर वे आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग. इसमें मैं बहुत ज्यादा एक्सपर्ट एडवाइस ऐड नहीं करूंगी, बिकॉज ऐसा होता है ना, हमारी लाइफ में सबके साथ होता है. एंड व्हेन वी हैव दिस स्ट्रॉन्ग माइंडसेट दैट वी हैव टू डू ऑल दीज थिंग्स इन अ डे, and which includes 24 hours, अब हमें इसी टाइम में ये सब करना है, then automatically I believe we have this own way of making strategies, and we synchronize everything, and the universe also helps us, the energies, that yes, things automatically fall into place. So all we need is that magnificent, positive mindset, that optimistic thought process, that we have to do it and we can do it. And this is how I also do the, time management thing with, all these virtues of life. So this is how I have been doing.
And you are doing it beautifully. You are managing your time beautifully, and you've been an inspiration to many women, including me now.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Definitely, this session is one of the best session of for women. I can say women empowerment, and I tell you one thing. I tell you one thing very in a very simpler way. कि लोग बाग बोलते हैं women empowerment, women. Why to empower women? We are equal. We are
Exactly.
equal.
Yeah.
Man, woman, we both are equal, yaar. Why to empower, right? And this session is going great. You did and you are doing, and I'm sure you're gonna rock in future as well. You are an inspiration to millions. Narendra Kumar Sinha ji, please mute your mic. I'm having a question in my personal chat window from USA, New Jersey. This question is from Meher Lalita ma'am. She is the mother of our youngest positive thoughts member, Ivanshika. Ivanshika is just 3.4 years, right? She's asking, when you thought of starting your journey or after you had a baby, have you ever faced any questions like now you have a baby, why need to do it now? You have to take care of your baby.
No. Actually, this was rather, people rather supported me. I would like to explain this with one example, that in many of my events, I carry my baby along in many of my events. And as a celebrity guest, as a chief guest, or even sometimes as jury when you are on stage, when you are, let's say, on a different, set of sofa and all that, then people least expect that a baby would be there. With the celebrity, a baby would be there. It's little odd, right? But in few of my events, when I have gone there, people rather support. They would be like, oh my God, you are managing this also and you're managing this also. So, they rather come with such, humbleness, and they would be generous enough that they would rather say that we'll take care. Even my caretaker would be little, relaxed or something, my baby's caretaker, the nanny, so this sort of support that I have got from, people all around, or from even, event managers, or those who invite, from family, from friends. So it has never been such kind of, the statement that the ma'am is asking. Is there a situation? Fortunately, no one has told me. Rather, they have always, encouraged me that you are managing all these things. Hats off to you. And rather, they will motivate me more with their, inspiring, with their appreciations. And appreciations, trust me, they play such a big, motivating factor in your life, that you really cannot, then make excuses for yourself, because back of your mind you would be recalling that people expect this from you, people believe it. So these things really matter a lot in life. A strong appreciation and a positive mindset. And being a mother of a baby, I don't think it is any hindrance or any challenge. पहले मुझे भी लगता था, honestly, when I used to see a mother, when I was not a mother, when I was unmarried, then I used to say, oh my God, how they manage, oh my God, what are they doing? But now that I'm living this life, I can strongly suggest all the, would-be mothers or mothers, that don't make your kid excuse. Please don't. आपकी life आपकी है, आपके बच्चे की life उसकी है. ये चीज को मैनेज करनी है, लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आपकी आइडेंटिटी नहीं है, या आपको कुछ करना नहीं है, आप कुछ कर नहीं सकते. So these are, I think, excuses. Please don't kill me for saying this, but yes, these are excuses. हम अगर करना चाहें, हम even pregnancy में भी कर सकते हैं. Even I have done lot many projects in my pregnancy too, post that too, and I have explained already my journey post, having my baby. So if I can do, I'm not any special person. We all can do. We all women can do. And women, they are blessed with such tremendous potential and powers, that they have this amazing, power of nurturing, growing, and whatnot. They can do anything and everything.
Definitely, what a beautiful answer in my own way. राइट।
Thank you, sir.
अगर हमें भीड़ में ही चलना है, I know we are global and many people have joined us from all across the globe. बट अगर दिल से बोलूं, अगर हमें भीड़ में ही चलना है तो मजा नहीं आएगा। भीड़
बिल्कुल।
हमें भीड़ हमें सुरक्षा तो देती है, भीड़ हमें सुरक्षा तो देती है, लेकिन हमारी पहचान छीनती है।
Right.
और आप जैसे लोग एंड पॉजिटिव थॉट्स में जो भी मैं फैमिली में लेके आ रहा हूँ, वी ऑल आर क्रिएटिंग अ वेरी पॉजिटिव empowering environment, not for ourselves, for the society. And I'm so blessed that I'm having you all in my family. Thank you so much, Siddhi ji, for such a great answer. Thank you so
My
much
pleasure.
for giving your precious and valuable time to us. And now I'm seeing Meher Lalita ji, she has just raised a hand. Anybody else who want to ask any question, or else Priya ji is going to take the charge?
Yeah, I need to ask one question to ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
to your power talk, you know, you are a symbol of beauty with brain.
Thank you so much.
Power talk. So no doubt you are the power lady over here, power woman, I would rather like to say. But as we normally say, that beauty is skin deep and beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So how did you win over all the married constraints of a married life? Because as by your interview, you know, you have won so many crowns back to back, and that too after your married life. So what were those constraints of a married life you win over, and there was never ever hurdle you ever felt throughout?
Well, I believe being married, I think, I really respect your question, but hurdles of married life, why to say hurdles? I mean, I never faced any hurdle after being married. Rather, I was alone before. After being married, I would say, a lifetime companion standing, shoulder to shoulder, head to head with me, who was always there, to understand me, who was always there to support me, who was always there to encourage me. Rather, I would like to proudly mention his name, my husband, Rahul. He has always, been so kind and humble and grateful to me that if you are willing to do this, if you are doing whatever you want to do, he has always been this sort of such huge source of motivation and encouragement and such strong, never moving kind of support that I never felt personally that it's any sort of hurdle or any sort of challenge. And that's how maybe you can see it with my profile that post my marriage I have actually, my graph has gone somewhere else. So I believe this itself becomes a reply, a very strong reply to your query, ma'am. I am sorry if I'm not able to
No,
answer your
thank you
question
so much,
properly.
because I want to hear this answer, especially to the families of traditional and orthodox family where, you know, daughter-in-laws are never allowed to
Yes,
participate in such
yes.
pageants. So really, you are a role model for those all women. So thank you so much for gracing the show.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Great, great, great. It's going great. And Priyaji, now we are heading towards the closing. And you, after that, so Priyaji will take the charge. Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Gaurav. So, Siddhi ma'am, as we come to an end of today's session, I would like you to tell us one key takeaway which will remain with us forever.
Well, I would say I would like to summarize few things over here that the art of all arts is to make one's life a perpetual victory. And we all should know that art. We all should polish that art. We should learn that art, that how to make our life a perpetual victory, no matter whatever fields we are from, no matter whatever our platform is, no matter whatever our goals are. But we should have this strong conviction in our head that we should have this positive approach. We should have this robust mindset, magnificent thought process. And I think these all things are the best sort of capital to invest to have the beautiful assets in our life. And Believe in yourself and the world will believe in you. Thank you so much.
Wow, that's a lovely advice, ma'am. That's a very good advice, and we will definitely follow. I hope everybody will follow this, and that's actually a key takeaway for us.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for joining us. And it was lovely talking to you, ma'am. One thing I would like to say that you have set an example for many women. You are an inspiration for many women out there, and you are the perfect blend of beauty, brain, heart, and hard work.
Thank you.
So now I would like to invite Ms. Supriya for further proceedings. Ms. Supriya, over to you now.
Thank you so much, Priya. And no duty is more important than that of giving thanks. And the essence of all beautiful art is gratitude. So, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me an immense pleasure to deliver vote of thanks for this beautiful, wonderful, fantastic journey of Miss Siddhi Johri for this event, to all the dignitaries assembled over here. So my first thing I would like to give to Positive Thought and his creator, Dr. Gaurav Sharma, for creating this wonderful platform for exchanging knowledge and meeting each other globally on this virtual platform. So thank you so much, Dr. Gaurav Sharma. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, special thanks to Miss Siddhi Johri. Thank you so much, Siddhi, for throwing light on your journey, a motivating journey. And you really, really proved that firmness of mind and promptness of action leads to success. Even you are married, bachelor, after marriage or post-marriage, nothing can stop you if once you are determined to achieve your goals at any cost. And you really proved it up. Thank you so much for being a lovely fascinator of this evening. And of course, Ms. Priya Singh for brilliantly, energetically hosting for this lovely show. Thank you so much, both the people, and of course, my lovely dear participants for their active participation and asking questions and making this show a lively, wonderfully show. And of course, time for their felicitation. Let's move over it. Yes, Ina ma'am.
Just a moment. Just a moment. In the meanwhile, you can interact with the audience.
Siddhi, may I ask you one question in the meantime? Their felicitation starts.
Sure, ma'am.
Sometimes when people say generally, ghar dekho, bache dekho, what is the need to go for the this pomp and show glory? How you have handled those people?
Well, for me, I think the comments and the statements or such kind of, advice, I would really seriously consider if it's coming from my family, my extended family members. And if some outsiders is poking nose, I think we should really not really listen to them and, be so much considered about, their piece of advice, because they don't know what I'm doing. They don't know what I'm up to. So if I don't have anything to do with them, why they have anything to do with me? And so far, I have never heard this for me also, even an outsider or, insider or any of my close association or something, they have never said as such. They have rather appreciated like anything, because they have seen my journey right from the beginning, right from when I was completely a hardcore, medical professional. They have seen that, that version of mine in that white apron, white gown, also with gloves and working in lab. And they have seen this part also. So they really respect what I have been doing. So this is how it is, ma'am.
Wow, that you have given the bestest answer. Okay. Mr. Gaurav, can we move ahead?
Is the screen visible?
Yes. So this is for you, Ms. Siddhi Johri.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being with us.
And
Completely my pleasure.
Thank you so much for giving us your valuable time. And this session is such a wonderful, interacting and motivating session. And we'll definitely like to have you again. Right.
Thank you so much, sir.
What to say about our beautiful, energetic, enthusiastic moderator, host for today. So Priya ji, please take the charge.
Sure. And now we are having another for the Miss Priya. Yes. Gaurav, can you move a slide for Miss Priya?
Just a moment. Is the screen visible?
Screen is only for Miss Siddhi Johri.
Now?
No.
Just a moment.
So this is for our host who brilliantly hosted and perfectly time management person, we can say. So this is for you, Priya. Thank you so much for being with us.
Supriya. Thank you so much for giving me the chance.
Okay. My pleasure and our pleasure too.
It is not a chance. We are a family and we are working together beautifully, energetically, enthusiastically with one mission: spread positivity all across the globe. Right? This is
That's
not
right.
a chance. We are a family. We are a family. We are a growing family, in fact. We are growing every single day. I'm not at all a leader. I'm not at all a leader. It just, I'm leading from the front, but I cannot manage anything or everything all alone. I need you all. I need you all. Yes, I need you all with my joining hand, with my gratitude, with my respect, with my love. हाथ जोड़ के प्रार्थना. Please support. This is a global empowerment mission and we are rocking and we are going to rock. In the next couple of months, we will be rocking in not less than 100 nations. That's a promise from Gaurav Sharma. Today, we are having members from 40 different nations. In couple of months, we will be having members in not less than 100 months. This is a promise, and I'm a man of my words and commitment. And I'm so blessed, happy. I'm so grateful to each and every one of Positive Thoughts family members that I'm having you. You trusted me. You trusted my vision and mission. This is a blessing for me. This is a blessing for me. Thank you so much, everyone. जिन्होंने आज, those who have joined us today, I know few people really wanted to join this session for today's session, but they did not able to make it. But I'm sure they are going to see this recording because we have their blessing, their support, their love. People are showering their blessings and support, their love to Positive Thoughts because we are spreading positivity. Yes, we are spreading positivity and we will be doing this. I make this promise today, 23rd of June 2021 on this platform. Positive Thought is always my dream. I started this platform on 3rd of January 2014, my official Facebook page. I had a vision and a mission. And we are growing with positivity. Till my last breath, I will be doing the same. So Priya ji, please take the charge. Thank you so much, everyone.
So thank you so much, everyone. And ladies and gentlemen, next time there is a surprise and we are going to meet for another thrilling session. So hold your breath together for the next meeting. So thank you so much. Till then, stay safe and have a pleasant evening ahead. Thank you so much.